it's Sugapuff. You are watching entertainmentwise.com and I'm here at the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 premiere in Leicester Square! Oh, you filmed separately from all the others, and especially Jennifer, like, you didn't film nothing with her. Was it a bit rubbish not being a part of the crew this time?
It was a bit rubbish, man. I mean, the whole first movie, I was like, not with the whole gang, and I was missing them, and I was back home knowing that they were making this movie, and I was like, tears were falling down my face.
And how many days were you actually shooting? Because your scenes were quite short.
They were, yeah. I mean, the thing is, we shot 1 and 2 together. I'm in all of 2, but for part 1, I mean, I shot for like 4 weeks probably.
And are you a bit disappointed that you looked a bit rough and not that hot because you couldn't like style yourself or nothing?
No, I mean, I want to look the character, so I'm not worried about looking hot. I was worried about looking the part.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer Lawrence, everyone!
Hey Jennifer, you right? I love you, man. You're the best.
Oh, me, that's my friend's name.
Oh my God, you look so beautiful today. Hello.
Hello.
Was it a bit disappointing that you didn't go through a lot of this creative hair and makeup in Mockingjay Part 1?
No, I think Effie's still the most fabulous person in District 13, and that's what I'm psyched about.
Tell me about the movie. What do you think?
Well, I really like your character.
What?
The fact that you just sit on one place and it's just like, you're just a thinker.
Aye, that's right.
That about you.
Like Stephen Hawking's, you know, it's all distilled down to the cerebral, aspects. The body is gone. But, I had some serious stunt work, in that wheelchair, though. Doing some popping wheelies and things like that. Trying to avoid Jennifer, trying to tip me over and things like that. Was, yeah, I had a little gossip for you. A little bit, a little nugget.
Oh, imagine Tawi was in the Hunger Games, right? Who would you kill first?
Wow. What, are you talking Towie?
Yes, imagine you guys were in the Hunger Games. All you cast were in Mockingjay Part 1.
I would go for Arj, because he can be a little bit annoying at times. I don't know.
Do you wish you had a bigger role in the film?
Originally?
Yeah, in Mockingjay Part 1, innit? Well, I'm here, huh?
Well, BT plays a very specific role in this, So, no, it was as it's written. He's there to provide the communications and the propaganda for the rebellion, and there to create weaponry that, empowers others to, to take on the capital. So it is as it is,
Justin, you said something about beauty is an important thing in the film. Are you trying to say you're not beautiful? Because you are.
Oh, why, thank you.
I think you need a hug, Justin. Oh, come, give me a hug, Justin.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Justin, she got my hug, yes. Okay, talk us through the last day on set when you all wrapped up for Mockingjay Part 1.
Well, there were a lot of tears.
Yeah.
I think none of us, Mockingjay 2, when we wrapped, it was both of them, right? Because we shot them back to back. So when we wrapped the whole series. So that was pretty sad because we've had a great time with each other and we've gotten very close, and I think none of us really wanted it to be over. But when we wrapped one, we were wrapping the whole thing. There were tears. There were absolutely tears. We feel very connected to each other. It has a very family-like feeling. We've had a lot of fun together. We've been on an incredible journey together that is, it's a sort of a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
What made you split them into twos?
Well, you actually get a lot more book in the movies if you split it into two. So if you, adapt a book into a 2-hour movie, you lose a lot. You adapt it into 2 movies, you get to keep a lot more. And it also allows us to expand things a little bit and surprise the fans.
Mockingjay 1 is very much about the propaganda war and about, Peter as a captive. Mockingjay 2 is about war.
And will Peter be more featured in Mockingjay Part 2?
Absolutely.
Is Part 2 more darker like Part 1?
No, I mean, look, the stories get tougher as they go on because we're dealing with war, we're dealing with rebellion, and the whole reason the stories exist is because it's about the cost and of war on people emotionally, physically, psychologically, and so we try and be as honest as we can with how people would be reacting in these situations, and sometimes that gets tough, and that's what these movies are dealing with.
Mockingjay! Mockingjay! Sugapuff! Sugapuff! Sugapuff!
It has been an amazing night. You are watching entertainmentwise.com.